the latest from the local news. Game Samuel to me about any kind Arsenal. I want to quite make say 2 teams and fan by a Munchin around the Arsenal team. So Bianzo Konyania, you're gonna say victory away and Radana Seno to say a 90+1 and a Cobas Arsenal team and some go back to Sporting Lisbon. I'm to me antenna. I can't have that one and a toss Altanano at the Amania Canis Arsenal Archers. I game to me about so man of the match in the Quadima. I'm a goalkeeper David Raya Onanula. I stand out Edema the Ghana Sensu Timono. Archers man of the match also Quadima. I want Semino at the Emma Yetiafona Michaela Teto coach and as a manager at the matches Arsenal and Super Bowl after say Onya Sa 3 vital points and as offers have victory or then something to John and a Casa Newa and I'm saying the Sebe was sit Yankona Yantin Sama Michaela Teto and after the game on the Etuja game anymore.
At any point that your control wouldn't turn itself into a goal?
Yes, because when we got into the final third and we got set there, we liked the final bit. You know, we had to be a little bit more crispier, I would say, faster, more efficient to break them down when they had that block. We tried in different ways. We got the goal disallowed. There were 2 or 3 occasions we were quite close, but we lacked that final pass. And in the end, you know, a magic moment for the finishers, win us again.
The finishers, the subs, yes, they came on and did it, didn't they? Wonderfully constructed, wasn't it?
Beautiful, and that's the impact that you need when you get to these stations in the season. Everybody has to make an impact, and they certainly done that tonight.
Yeah, what can you say about Kai Havertz? He is a player, isn't he, for the big occasion?
He loves the big occasion, the big games, and that's what we need, the big players to turn up when we need them and to win us a game.
Yes. How do you... Listen, David Raya, we've obviously talked about him in the team or not in the team. Player of the match tonight, where do you place his performance?
Yeah, because he had 2 moments that we made 2 big saves, and that's the Champions League. The Champions League is decided always in the boxes, and because there's so much quality here, and when you need him...
Look at that touch.
That's an unbelievable touch, and that was very early in the match as well, so that could have changed the time.
Yes.
Okay, NT, I know I am summer and like Cobas at 10 so no at the after the game not just and some no and some Nakoyan just some young call Santiago Benabao and sir I'm also game about so married at Tenafie and Sulu Sodema by a munch in a camion wabra. I'm also a Timo Banco na killing and Mbappe and a take cano a Banco and my Bobo Crefan some married now before then not just Luis Diaz and a Hurricane and so no about 2 goals at the by a munch man of the match and Yawa sir Kwadema goalkeeper ni Dino Ede Manuel Neuer on also man of the match at Mabobokua the day at the Bayern Munchen Vincent Company ano and your coach at my Bayern Munchen Enra after the game Company and so Kasa Yentieno
team today what they done.
Yeah, I'm happy. It's a tough one because it just feels like half time. It doesn't feel like you've achieved anything. But I did say to the lads, you know, you've won in the Bernabeu, so that's a big thing, and it feels like the Allianz is a special place for us. So we're looking forward to this game next week as well. But nothing's over, of course.
What about your goalkeeper? 40 years of age and putting on a display like that.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm getting on to 40 now, and I just realized that I still feel young. So Manu feels young, and he's performing. If you see him work throughout the week, I think you understand why he performs this way. So you need big moments in these type of games, and we always, you know, we trust that he can do that for us.
You have one of your big fans in the studio, Thierry Henry. Thierry, you got a question for
Yes. First and foremost, congratulations. I didn't speak to you for a little while. I had a question for you.
Merci.
Were you a bit upset with the amount of chances that they got? Because going back with a 2-0, as you said, maybe would have felt like a tiny bit better in what you wanted to achieve.
No, I'm happy with the result. I'll take the 2-1. I feel we're in a position where the next game we want to do the same, which is just try and win the game. And yeah, I mean, there's a couple of chances where we can maybe score a few more goals as well. But I feel like when this game goes back to our place, maybe on that day we have our finishing boots.
Okay, enti Vincent Company and Amotesa wadenen sawna tudwa okasa pi nyame adom Thursday latest ni nyina no ya de beba e wo show no so na yanko aye Hurricane onom na second goal de ama Bayamunchin enso team no na amanfo pi na wogide bi se asani mfie no kwa na ekwa ni mu but the moment ni mfie no enso ekwa ni mu no goals no enso ba na eba after the game Hurricane onya second goal adema Bayamunchin okasai.
Harry, well done. 2-1 on the night. You must be absolutely delighted because this is a tough place to come.
Absolutely. Obviously, we knew before the game all the hype around it. Coming to Madrid and the Bernabeu and trying to get a result is always a difficult thing to do. But I thought we played some really good stuff today. For sure, areas we could have done even better as well. And maybe the final ball, the final finish, we had some good chances there. But credit to them that they did as well. And Manu made some really good saves. So overall, we can be really happy with the win. And we take this into next week.
Yeah, as a team this season, you just look to all be singing from the same hymn sheet. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, we've enjoyed some really good moments together. Obviously, we're in the business end of the season now, so we're hoping we can maintain that. But I think the more you play together, the more you train. The feelings get even stronger, and we always feel dangerous. We always feel like we can score goals for sure, and we did again away from home tonight.
I saw you at the end of the game there, go over to your fans, and you were just sort of, I don't know what you're doing, staring, taking it all in.
That's where the families were sitting. But I was trying to find my wife and my family, but I couldn't quite find them. So they was in there somewhere.
But look, you're taking this back home now. You're confident you can see this out and reach the semi-final?
Yeah, look, we're in a good position, but as always, it's a one-goal lead. It can change really quick. So we have to stay focused. We have a big Bundesliga game away on the weekend, so now it's just about recovering, focusing on that, and then of course the time will come next week to try and perform like we did today.
Okay, Harry, thanks for
Okay, NT way and summer Hurricane answer the two after say on also the second goal. I near can say Bayern answer game anymore. You call the opposite number. My main fan to just say Alexander Trent Arnold on the Dynamo and Adama Madrid 18 and after the game Alexander Trent Arnold also Kasa Yentiano.
All right, Trent, 2-1 defeat, but unlucky maybe because you had plenty of chances tonight.
So did they, to be honest. But yeah, obviously it was going to be a good game. We knew attacking excellent, scored a lot of goals, which we talked about before the game, leading into it. They score a lot of goals and they don't concede many. They played very well, especially in the first half. But we had our chances, especially in the second half when the game opened up. With the changes we made, the game came alive. We got the goal back, which is very important for us for next week. But like I say, it's only half time. I think I said the same against Man City. Anything can happen, especially with Real Madrid in the Champions League. We give ourselves, we have to go over there and score at least one goal, if not more. So, we're on the back foot, but our aim is to win this competition. So we will push and do everything we can to go and win and get through to the next round.
An assist for yourself tonight. That ball was just perfectly weighted. Talk us through it.
Obviously, I think we spoke about before the game how runners in behind them with sequences off the backs of their full-backs or midfielders. And I seen an opportunity there. Fede slid down the line and I was able to see the run of Killian and put it in there with a lot of pace. He done very well. Just about got over the line, but no, it's more about just getting the goal and taking that to the next week.
Okay, NT, I know I am Sama Alexander Trendano, Denra, also the two Java, Sel Jumadi and Sono, you to me call a year, and I'm here to man, too much is about the games. I know Enzo, day, I didn't carry out to just say, you best call back to about passport and Ala Dintino, some Oya Barcelona and support any question because some game, and so Basso Archer say much, I'm a bad day, and I'm saying more to the fear aboard the Atletico, and some never could make I said, I may catch them so run. The D at the East Vancouver Chanabeko Center and some Nakodi Sankem and what you call I PSG and so Liverpool and so Keminima. I Jose Maria Sanchez Martinez Muniera Ono and some never confused in a Selchumadian and so and I'm not to me about so now game and like come and say no and some not to me about so I was Santiago earlier statement about but the update in him down so to Janabum. I mean fun to just say Champions League with him say and I'm no I can say so far so good since 2006 ebesine amena okase team bia obeje Champions League no onom enso e Brazilian player I want to squad mo na so far team sakema omo ebetumi age Champions League so far Brazil enso squad enimo no team anedino ade chesem Arsenal anasa ukọ Arsenal so mo ba mienu miensa kura wo betumi adem stake ba so far since 2006 at the airback chese team bia obeje Champions League no yana basa anasa Brazil enso player ewom na mom Bayern Munich ane Brazilian player this season entino bia na maro betumi akwa sa score line no Atletico so no ane Brazilian player to Barca for your match here o betumi atwa faso ne achese won sam nyina ne to dwana manfo say Abdelo wano asa big matches no sebi edu ba bia na mu ya den e de ma no emfa so o she Man City esa she Joseph ane cheso mo makane nyina no o mo agide bi sem o kai se o reckon se Xabi Alonso onya 5 defeat in 28 matches. Yinedi Ofa Abeloa when you 6 defeat in 19 matches. Or Dasubo Ezuko Bisa Alonso Beka say Yesu only do that and a sinso Yesu do that that's what I say. The way no Untomega so on Sabine defeat no dosuma Alonso Ediano from Entia Pamanona. Reporterman said can say and about Max Dormant and Yakwai and Susia Academy Arsenal and Suboboko and I'm no say in terms of Champions League a quarter final game I don't know that the youngest star on also Yakwai abo game our Champions League I know and some quarter final na and one of Jonah Kadano and our fellow Dunsia the from Makumako 97 after some 16 years 97 days na kutakadana the day other Lamin Jamal last year obo and as a time on Yakwai and Subo Champions League quarter final game no na our 16 years 272 days and all second so far Arsenal that's unbeaten and our Champions League anymore I'm about 10 matches I'm winning Mako 9 and I'm draw back I'm defeat Bianso Champions League and all Gusum Suna Vincent company so far so good about the first ever I have Bayern Munich and so manager Abra all call Santiago Bernabeu Aquasha Madrid now I since 2001 the last time I buy and Timono and some away our Santiago Bernabeu question near Canasa Madrid now 2001 I semi-final game I don't know and some new to me about 25 years in here now manager beyond for Bayern Munich Timono and some question near Canasa Madrid I know Edmund second reporter second is say and some update the woman access CBF match Brazil amongst football association say so far Anchebia amongst bet my invest more our referee cinema into the when in Nasuma Baba Yahujuma reporter second says Sika Amesam Amutukum na referees Amutu matches of Brazil and Suma Dinamo to be a pleasure I 32 I 0.6 million euros I know I Sika so from Bessa Amutu investing or officiating more archers and all Edmund Seka Carlo Ancelotti we be catch some contract in the year was signed I can't touch some Makumi Bina Amut announcement and swab him some kaya Kobe Bosume Yebe International Bakery and I'm the salators I'm a telephone Oko Facebook is officially I know any of the Atosu Archers Ancelotti and so announcement and about until I had 2030 about Koswaya Juma and some Yadima Bobo Quake and a surprise so Archers I want some no sooner to the Sika Sam the catch some I had 10 million euros and over and only Sika Amphibian and Sabaka Sasikano and some Nanabe told the Archers I know I latest free I Carlo Ancelotti and the Brazil and soon send some more at them but I'm faded yes don't know Afro Tegale Enzo Fernandez gamer Chelsea Obotia Port Valley and I know I'm share 7 before the game on say we be catch us coach and about my bench I akwadan if you on fan can squad na ho na coach no dey o dey can be two just say obesa boy no Enzo rest but me catch us so insider or twi akwadan so na interview so start grant I can some fata at them for Chelsea no I punishment and a punishment no I dey ba ha junior pana yes so boy ni jutum say punishment and you say be no so arrest keke ntia na me no kasai so boy na starting ne camp din komo anche so nya on the transfer request and so no e be kwa kotum say Chelsea enja ne kwan na me ya dum after the season one corner mame I want say one Bisaka also kobo game ama DR Congo and so team no World Cup playoff bash ni mo that time na was some other return back to West Ham Nanka game Leeds United ball our FA Cup go to me Bobby no yes so boy no do time no and I'm no say I'm a reporter I DR Congo me West Ham for no I reported DR Congo I'm a FIFA Sakadano and so and to me I'm on time no I report them in second River Plate say Chelsea for Nampa Garnacho no umbetima subway ne shebre entim okwa Argentina report them in second anopay and say River Plate gusune Chelsea edin komo senka kwada no enye se ebdi kroma ball ay permanent and kalondu by zone akwada no kasam obeka Chelsea ni pebia woni ma ubedi sai move wo yachi no oye na bon some because of the susa oye na jonsam obefi Europe na wakobo e South America Archers no German second Chelsea for no akwada no the River Plate for no baba boy no esusu sem that's what touch e woni a ya gonna say Europe Archers won some no so no ya dem na tudwa Elliot Anderson me kai say boy no makacha say Arsenal epe Manchester and so pe and Man City and so pe say ya so boy no the chances of say obesign edema Man City get closer Archers no I report am say ka won some no so no ya tudwa na me my destiny and so aba JT and so refer say I Steven Gerrard demom anam ekasai anwa on say onya kwanhwe by Munchen and Madrid and so game no na mami Olise na yeni no nkomo kakra reporter men second Steven Gerrard motia konfosem ono osusu se mo sala kono se mo po obi ebetimi abehye sa jersey number 11 na 10 one so at the ball eyin konya na chese mo nkonko fe aye mo sala motia konfo Steven Gerrard say enkam Olise ana o chance enko betimi prefer at ama Liverpool and so team no na mom ontumi nkapi because oni say but some telephone no buy out here and Olise aye better replacement at my advanced friend say Mohamed Salah and no ayen sama oruano ade atuja anadwi yesai back to Obama passport entimu enra man to me am and mom say a lot pa achesenya sem kuma anadwi basa for na Catalunya more representing bibia to me enya fine okay sir me jire sa wode wo ho yes nyankopata wode wo ho de ye